Good day everyone. Today I will be discussing code refactoring. So first, what is code refactoring? According to Fowler, refactoring is improving a code structure without modifying its functionality or behavior. Why is there a need to refactor? In code refactoring, it helps a programmer understand and maintain the code or software easily. It helps a programmer find bugs. It helps a programmer program faster. It makes the code readable, it helps us understand the code easily, and it helps us fix the errors in our code easily. So proceeding to the code demonstration. We're using NetBeans IDE, and as for the program, a grade calculator, where it gets the user's prelim, midterm, and tentative final grade, then computes for the final grade of the student. So in here, we can see our code refactoring. This is our program. So let's start. So first is in this code, we can see that the public class name is code refactoring, which is very vague as for the name of a method or name of the class, since it does not really define or it does not really explain what the code does. So we must rename that or refactor that by clicking Ctrl R or renaming. So from code refactoring, we'll change it to grade calculation. So then press refactor. There we can see that it has been changed. Under the main method, it has many lines of code. So what we're gonna do is to introduce a method. We can see that this can be a method. So we will refactor it. So introduce method. There. Under introduce method, we're going to name the method as student info, and then the access type would be public, after which we click OK. So it calls the method name. We can also make another method for this one, which is the computation of the grade. So we can refactor again. Under the introduce, we're going to introduce a method. We're going to name it as computation, and then the access type would also be public. Then press OK. We can see here that it is named as average, and then it calls again the computation method, which is this one. So this is the computation method already. So next would be safely delete. So in here we can see that double sum, it appears that the variable sum is not used already, although there's a sum variable, but it was already in a different method. So what we're going to do is to safely delete this one. So we highlight it, we click on refactor and safely delete. So refactor it immediately. So sum is already deleted in the main method. Also, we can apply it to this one and then refactor, safely delete, as well as of course here, safely delete the parameter type. So in here, we're going to highlight this one. First, second, and third doesn't really define what it does. So we have to rename it for programmers to actually understand well your program. So under refactoring 2, we can change the method parameters. So in here, you can change the type of the parameter, the name of the parameter, and also you can change the method name. So we're going to change this one to prelim grade, midterm grade, 10th grade. Then refactor. So we can see that it is immediately changed from the parameters and the computation. So there. That then ends my demonstration. Thank you for listening.